Hi, hello, and hey to you all wonderful and crafty people. This is Eva, and I welcome you back to another episode of my hybrid project life process. For this week, I used pocket cards from Becky Higgins and the 5th and Frolic edition. Can you imagine that this actually is my very first real core kit? Amazing to say the least, considering all the years I've been dealing with project life and scrapbooking. It might be about time, don't you think? On this week's spread, I wanted to have 2 3x4-inch photos, 1 6x4-inch, and 3 photos in size of 2x2 inches. Or one is almost 2x2 anyway. I wanted to have it in the frame on the card, and then I had to cut it smaller than 2-inch height. To give some height to the numbers, I use craft foam that I cut with the silhouette. I think numbers is by far the easiest to cut with a 2mm manual blade in the silhouette. But I have managed to cut other shapes too. The trick is to use low speed, have double passes and line segment checked, together with a rather high force. Then it usually comes out okay. And I forgot to mention that, just cut one shape at a time. The title card already had a perfect place to stamp the date, and it was a good size too, because for once I could use a big vinyl heart to separate the dates. Yay! I don't know why I always forgot to use the shim when I stamp. The stamped image will be so much clearer with the shim. I don't think it would work if I wrote a note to remember it either. Then I just wonder why I wrote a note of that. My brain in a nutshell. And here we have the biggest heart of this sheet with vinyl hearts I cut with a silhouette. I once had a alpha sheet with tiny alphas from Citrus Twist, and I really loved those tiny alphas. So what did I do when I didn't have no more alphas? Well, I did my own, of course. So now I have those tiny alphas in whatever color I like. It is by no means the same alphas, but quite similar, so I think it's a win-win. I have been rummaging through my digital stash, and I'm unable to find who made these sweethearts, and it drives me nuts. Does any one of you know who has made them? Please let me know in that case. By the way, I got the numbers in a kit once, and I actually think they are made with a die. Useful anyhow. I don't know if I got glue on the number 2, but there is a stain that annoys me, and I had to do something about that. And what suits the most to hide something? Yep, Nuvo Drops to the rescue. This is Nuvo's Crystal Drops in Bubblegum Blush. So, for the 6x4 photo that I took an early morning, I wanted to use a canvas tag from Marisa Loreen. The tag is printed onto a clear sticky sheet, and is one of few that became okay on this sheet. The others got way too clear. As you can see on this photo with the word today, you can't see the colors except for the black. Really annoying to say the least. Anyway, on this photo with a new bed that we bought as a Christmas gift to ourselves, I used the cute hearts again. If I find who have made them, I'll put a link in the box below. If you're sharp-sighted, you can see something that's not quite right here. I don't mean it's wrong, but the idea was probably not for the card to be turned like this. Honestly, I saw that the card looked a bit odd when I finished the video, but it was about time then. Or, since the text box or frame isn't completely 2.5 inch in square, I had to cut some edges of the photo to fit in. I could have just glued it down, but why do things this way? The tag is something I did in Photoshop, and I think it says it all for that photo. And here comes the cute hearts again, and the biggest heart helps me hide something in the photo. The cute wax seal I printed on a clear sticker sheet is from Billy Irene at Pixel Scrapper, and some Nuvo Drops even here to bind the page together a bit. The last photo tells the story of the new bed and how skeptical Betty was when she got to try the lift device on the bed. It's not nice to laugh at other people's disbelief, but this was just too funny. I had these paw prints saved from when I made a Memdex card, and I thought they would fit perfect here since it's better on the photo. They was a bit fiddly to glue down, I have to admit, but I finally managed. I had this Project Life freebie phone background I wanted to use, but I had to downsize it to fit here, and then the next problem occurred. It almost disappeared among all triangles on the card. Lucky then I have a box of washi tape, but it can be hard to choose just one, so therefore I ended up with two different. Of course. This washi card is something I bought from Wish several years ago, and they came in a little box with about 30 cards. The glue might not be the best, and perhaps not even acid-free, but as long as I don't use them onto a photo, I think it's okay. The journal card had to run through the typewriter today. I didn't feel like writing by hand at all. A few doodled hearts had to do. Just realized that I had forgot to use the note drops on the 6x4 photo. Luckily, it wasn't too late for that. The spread came together really nice, if I can say so. Now I just have to round the corners and then I can call this week done. Yep, I really have to sharpen my corner punch. It's a bit boring when it comes to punching photos. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope I had something that sparked your inspiration. Take care and craft on. Bye bye. Hej då!